You know that old saying about how power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely? Well, my next political truth is this. Anti-gun billionaires think power corrupts, but they think absolute power in their hands is cool. You saw it in socialist billionaires like George Soros, who tried to stack the 2000 elections with their money, and then 2002 and 2004 with their money, their 527s, and their MoveOn.orgs. Or dot-com billionaires like Andrew McKelvey, who used his money to found his own anti-gun front group called Americans for Gun Safety. And then there's the mayor with the big money in New York City, Mayor Michael Bloomberg. He'd rather attack your rights than throw the book at criminals, and not just in New York. He thinks he runs your city. He wants to impose New York City-style gun bans on you all over the country. Watch for yourself.
Our most urgent challenge is ending the threat of guns and the violence they do. This is a national threat, one that crosses city lines and state boundaries. To meet it, we must and we will make common cause with our fellow Americans. We will take our message to Albany, to Washington, and to every capital of every state that permits guns to flow freely across its borders.
By the way, everything they do in New York City on guns smacks of hypocrisy. If you're rich, if you're famous, if you're a celebrity, you get your permit. But if you're the rest of us, you won't. So instead of getting after violent criminals, Mayor Mike went after gun shops. Listen to what he did. He hired private gumshoes for his own secret sting operation. They went around the country, posed as legitimate gun buyers, went into gun stores, bought guns, and then Bloomberg's two operatives engaged in an illegal straw purchase. He wanted to sucker gun dealers into making illegal sales, bust them for photo ops, and look like a hero. Forget that he was violating federal law. Forget that he endangered real undercover cops and ongoing criminal investigations. Mayor Mike wanted to drive gun dealers out of business all over the country. And who does he think he is? And these gun dealers, they weren't even in New York City. They weren't even in New York State. When the NRA heard about it, we immediately notified the authorities, and guess what? The feds told Bloomberg's boys to knock it off.